You know, guys, I'm just gonna go over a couple of things that are back here. You know, I got the GameCube, got my GameCube that I still need to get a cord for so I can play it again. Got some GameCube games there. Do you guys know where these things are from? So this is basically from if you're a Kevin Smith fan. I went to like the pop-up for like the movie store. So if you're interested in that, you know where that's from. Clerks 2, and also I think it was in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back as well. So yeah, if you're a Kevin Smith fan, those are basically like the lunch boxes that we got. Me and my friend got when we went to go and visit the Movies pop-up store in Toronto a couple years ago. I got some Yoshis back there because, not gonna lie guys, Yoshi is the best Mario character. Like honestly, I am obsessed with Yoshi. Yoshi's my favorite. I love Yoshi, I love Birdo. Those are my two faves. I don't have a Birdo plushie yet. I also have a Boo plushie. A Mario Boo plushie just chilling there too. Also got this Edgeworth high grade pipe tobacco thing, which has change in it, not pipe tobacco, but still pretty cool. My dad gave that to me. And then I got the pink bag because, you know, you gotta represent work. I don't know why. I just like it. Oh, I got another. I got J Muse. Like Jay and Silent Bob Jay. I got him in like a kind of like a little ornament thing. Oh, and I also got some Mr. and Mrs. Potato Heads back here. You probably can't, I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, Mrs. Potato Head right there. Pretty cool. Yeah, I got a drumstick back there too. You know, if someone gets out of line, I got a drumstick. Drumsticks I can use to, you know. Okay, yeah, wow. Honestly, just explaining this stuff, I'm like, wow, I'm kind of lame. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sam Downey here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already at SamDowney44. Also make sure to subscribe right here to the channel, youtube.com/SamDowney. I'm posting videos here every week. I got a bunch of content ready to go, coming out all the time. So if you're into trans stuff, non-binary rights, trans rights, all that kind of stuff, you know, make sure to subscribe here, turn on those notifications. Guys, we are doing so well. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I got a little, you know, surprise for you guys. So, you know, let's keep it up. Keep up that subscriber life and sharing my videos with everyone that you know. Even if they like trans people, don't like trans people, just, you know, just pop me in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? Just pop my videos in the DMs. Today, we're going to be talking about a really cool topic, basically trans healthcare in Canada. So I'm gonna go over like stuff like, you know, like conversion therapy, that kind of stuff, gatekeeping, also how to get on HRT or get on hormone replacement therapy, because a lot of people actually don't really know how to do that. And at the same time, you know, like when I first wanted to get on HRT, you know, I didn't really have like anyone really to help me out. So I kind of just had to figure it out myself, you know what I'm saying? Just make a couple of cold calls. So, you know, hopefully I can help someone out that's kind of in the same boat and doesn't really know where to start. And yeah, and then we're also going to go over like stuff like surgeries, that kind of stuff. Basically, yeah, trans healthcare in general when it comes to Canadian healthcare and like what's covered, what's not covered, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so basically I think we'll first get into conversion therapy. So conversion therapy is actually illegal in Canada. I think it's like recently it was actually just made illegal, like fully illegal. You can't try to gatekeep anyone. You can't try to, you know, you don't have to go to, you know, multiple years of therapy to get HRT. You can do informed consent if you are over the age of 18, which is really awesome because, you know, honestly, like I get it. A lot of people have this like misconception that they think that like a lot of people don't know their gender and they're almost like, you know, they're going through like a mental health breakdown or something like that. And, you know, they think that being trans is the way to go, which honestly is not true at all. You know, for example, like a lot of people thought that, you know, I had like trauma from my relationship and that's why I was somehow randomly trans now, and that's not true at all. I've been experimenting with trans stuff and, you know, wearing, you know, other genders clothing and that kind of stuff for multiple years now, almost like 9 years till before it came out. So it has really nothing to do with anything like that. But, you know, a lot of people will kind of spin it to be like that because they just don't understand gender dysphoria and they don't understand being trans or something like that. That's why I believe, you know, I don't believe in gatekeeping, don't believe in conversion therapy. I believe in informed consent, which I like honestly is like, if like you just like look at like this, like you're an adult. You can do whatever the hell you want. Like, if you're an adult, you can do whatever the hell you want. Obviously, stuff about like, kids and that kind of stuff, that's a whole different conversation. But when it comes to adults, it's like, yeah, like you should legally be able to do anything you want that's gonna make you feel better. So yeah, when it comes down to trans healthcare and getting on hormones, we're gonna talk about mostly hormones. First, you need to get a referral from your family doctor. I think I've said this in a couple of videos before, but I'll just go more in depth with this video. So you do need to get a referral from your family doctor, and then they will either send you to an LGBT friendly clinic or like a trans clinic, or you'll get, if you're lucky, you'll be able to get to an endocrinologist, which is really what you want, because endocrinologists are, they specialize in hormone care and hormone replacement therapy. They also do other stuff as well, but that is one of their specialties, and that's where you want to go. You want to go to an endocrinologist. Like, I'm in with an endocrinologist right now, and she is awesome, like literally amazing. I get a blood test every 3 months, and she arranges that and everything like that, and it's so awesome. Like, yeah, I'm very, very fortunate to be in with an endocrinologist. So when it comes to hormones and coverage, this is a very big misconception I find with a lot of people that aren't from Canada. A lot of people think that Canadian healthcare, everything's paid for. Everything's paid for. You don't have to pay a dime. Like, it's like you just go in, you can get free prescriptions, you can do all that stuff, free surgeries, everything like that. Sadly, it's not like that. The only thing that's really free is going to the doctor. So you can go and schedule an appointment and go to the doctor. That's free, 100%. When it comes to getting prescriptions, sadly, you do have to pay for them. I live in the province of Ontario. I don't know about other provinces, but in Ontario, they did pass a law a couple of years ago that if you are under the age of 25, most prescriptions are covered under OHIP Plus, which is basically the healthcare system in Ontario, which is really awesome because as you guys know, I'm 24 years old, so my hormones are covered for the next year until I turn 25. Then I'll have to pay for them. There is a couple of flaws to this as well, though. OHIP Plus is only going to pay for the cheapest way of like the prescription, basically. So for example, I'm on oral or pills, and that's the only way that OHIP Plus will pay for that hormone replacement therapy. I couldn't get injections for free or anything like that. If you are on masculizing hormone therapy, which is like testosterone, you can get injections for free under the age of 25 because they don't have like the oral form, I don't think, with testosterone, and the main form is the injection. So I believe they are free under the age of 25 if you are doing masculizing hormone therapy. But feminizing hormone therapy, the only one you're going to get free is the oral or the pill form, which is honestly still really good. Like, I've had great results with oral form. I know a lot of people say the injections are a lot better. Hopefully one day, if I can get private insurance and they'll pay for the injections, I can switch to the injections. But for now, I'm not complaining. It is free, and it actually isn't really that expensive after I turn the age of 25. I believe it's about $60 a month compared to like injections, which would be like $200 to $300 a month. Like, I have a friend that's on injections right now, and I think she pays like, yeah, $250 a month, which is pretty expensive. Like, that's $250,000 a month. Like, wow. That's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, for me, the process of getting into an endocrinologist, it was pretty long. Like, I gotta admit, I probably waited about 6 months to get the first appointment and get my hormone replacement therapy. And when I first went in as well, so I called my family doctor. He was great. I never was questioned at all about anything. And yeah, he referred me to an endocrinologist. And then I went into the endocrinologist about 6 months later, and then I had to do some blood work and some blood tests and stuff like that. And then finally I was able to start hormone placement therapy about a week after I went in for my initial appointment. Literally still best day of my life, honestly. Like, literally best day of my life. Yeah, so awesome. Like, I don't regret anything, honestly. And yeah, let's talk more about I was not questioned at all when it came to any medical professional. When I told them I was trans, they said, okay, yeah, you're trans. Like, there was no questioning. Are you sure? I don't know, Sam. Like, you just have a lot of mental health stuff. No. Like, it was 100%. Everyone took me seriously, which I believe is really awesome for the Canadian healthcare system to do that. I know in a lot of countries, if you come out as trans, it's like almost people just don't take it seriously in the medical professional area. So it's really awesome that in Canada, like, yeah, everything was taken seriously and nobody really treated it as a joke or almost tried to delay everything because they thought I wasn't 100% true. And also when I went to go and see my endocrinologist as well, I did tell them that I was non-binary. I used they, them pronouns. I didn't like fake it and say that I was a female, like I was a woman or something and I wanted to be a woman. I know in a couple of countries you have to do that. You almost have to like fake it. You have to like go 100% in femme mode just to get on hormones because you don't want to be not taken seriously. But you know, in Canada, it's like you don't have to do that. Like, well, I didn't have to do that at all from my experience, which is really awesome, honestly. So let's move on to surgeries. So surgeries, bottom surgeries sometimes can be covered by some provinces. It really depends on what province or territory that you do live in. But yeah, like I have heard that some people do get some compensation back for bottom surgery, which is like a vaginoplasty or like a phalloplasty or a forgot, it's like medioplasty, I don't know, like the last one, the one, yeah, the other one. Yeah, I believe those are, you can get coverage for those through a public healthcare system, but you still usually do have to pay for like, you know, aftercare stuff, travel, that kind of stuff. Like we'll get into the traveling in a second. But other surgeries, especially when it comes to male to female or feminizing surgeries, those are usually considered cosmetic. So what I mean is like, yeah, like facial feminization surgery is usually cosmetic. Breast augmentation is considered cosmetic. The Adam's apple removal, those surgeries are considered cosmetic surgeries, so you can't get coverage really at all for any of those procedures, and they're expensive. Like you're paying up to like 10 grand, 20 grand for those surgeries. So that's why it's very difficult for a lot of people who need those surgeries to get those surgeries, because there's just no coverage for it unless you have like a specific like private health insurance plan that covers that kind of stuff. But you know, it's really hard to find, and obviously it's very expensive, so only like, you know, the higher class could really get those plans anyways, so it doesn't really help anyone. And then also talking about like traveling, as I brought up before, there's only really one place you can get gender reassignment surgery done in Canada, I believe. There might be other places, but I have done a lot of research and stuff just for this video as well. You guys know I'm not really into gender reassignment surgery, but I wanted to, you know, educate some people. I believe there's only one place in Montreal, Quebec, where they actually do the surgeries in Canada. So let's be real, like, you know, I live in Ontario, like that's 6-hour drive, 7-hour drive. Like that would be a lot of travel costs, and you know, that's what a lot of people don't take into consideration as well, is there's a lot of travel costs if you don't live in that area. I get it, Montreal, Quebec is a big city, it's one of the biggest in Canada, so obviously a lot of trans people probably still like live there, but at the same time, you know, there's Vancouver, there's Toronto, there's Edmonton, there's Calgary, like there's big cities all over the place where probably a lot of trans people live that will have to travel to get those surgeries. And you know, it's kind of a shame that there's only really one place where you can go. If anybody else knows any other clinics that do gender reassignment surgery, please comment them down below if it's in Canada, because I only really know about the Montreal one. I know my one friend was getting top surgery to get their breasts removed, and they had to travel to Montreal for the surgery. And like, yeah, it's they live in London, Ontario, so that's probably about a 9-hour drive, 10-hour drive, which is a lot, like there and back. And also you have to pay for like a hotel to really recover there, because you can't just like go home the next day, right? Like you just got your boobs chopped off, like, like can't just like go home like, yeah, thanks doc. Like, but yeah, just a quick like kind of rundown as well. Just quickly remember, if you're interested in HRT in Canada, best way to do it, contact your family doctor, get them to refer you to an endocrinologist. Make sure you bring that up, because a lot of family doctors, you know, they obviously aren't really aware of trans care, right? So you want to be referred to an LGBT friendly endocrinologist. That's the best bet to get the best service and best, like, you know, prescriptions of it, that and best monitoring too, because like they know how to monitor hormone levels and all like that. Like if you go to, like, I know in the States you can go and get like, you know, Planned Parenthood and stuff like that, and yeah, I think you can go to like Planned Parenthood and stuff like that, but like obviously it wouldn't be as, it wouldn't be as planned around what your needs are, right? So like, you know, you wouldn't be able to get a custom prescription. You'd probably just be able to get, you know, the cookie cutter trans prescription, right? Like, but yeah, endocrinologists can kind of make it more custom for you if you're only looking for a couple effects, and, you know, or if you're looking for a lower dose, that kind of thing, right? That's about it, honestly. Yeah, like, hopefully this video helped you guys out a lot. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate everything. I really appreciate everyone tuning into my videos every week. Honestly, it's so awesome. It's actually like yeah, it's like a dream come true, really, that I have, like, you know, this fan base of homies, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's so chill and everything. We got a great community growing, and it's only gonna get bigger, guys. Like, you know, hopefully one day non-binary YouTubers will have, like, you know, a lot, like, huge representation on the platform, because, you know, honestly, like, non-binary people, we need more representation in this world. You know, a lot of people don't understand the community. They really don't. I've talked to so many people that just don't, they're just confused by everything, and like, hopefully just one day, you know, a lot more people will be able to be more educated if we can get more influencers and spokespeople for the non-binary community. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, and hopefully you guys can help me by sharing all my videos with all your friends and anybody that's really interested in gender identity or like gender expression, anything like that. Besides that, make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys haven't already, at SamDowney44, and also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, youtube.com/SamDowney. Do it right now. Turn on those notifications. Do it right now. Right now. Do it. You better do it. Click that subscribe, yo. All right. You probably did. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'll let you guys go, but thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.